Good afternoon, students. Today let me learn about hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide molecular formula H2O2. Hydrogen peroxide is one of the most important peroxide. It can be prepared by treating metal peroxide with dilute acid. Hydrogen peroxide prepared from metal peroxide with dilute acid. Okay. See the equation. BaO2 barium peroxide plus H2SO4 sulfuric acid gives this barium positive ion reacted with sulfate to form barium sulfate remaining H2O2. See the second equation. Sodium peroxide Na2O2 plus sulfuric acid gives this was Na2 and SO4 combined to form Na2SO4. The remaining is H2 and O2. H2O2. On industrial scale, hydrogen peroxide prepared exclusively by auto-oxidation of 2-alkyl anthraquinone. Okay, so that in industrially, hydrogen peroxide is prepared from 2-ethyl anthraquinol. See the structure. 3 benzene ring. This is a benzene ring. It is a benzene. Okay. Next one more. Three benzene fused together, that is called anthracene. Okay. So anthracene, this compound 2-ethyl, that second position is ethyl, 2-ethyl anthraquinone. So double bond O, that is quinone. Para position double bond O, quinone. 3 benzene ring together, that is anthracene. Okay, so 3-ethyl anthraquinone is hydrogenation in the presence of catalyst to form 2-alkyl anthraquinol. Okay, quinol means OH is there. Okay, then removal of oxygen to get anthraquinone. Okay, so this anthraquinone and hydrogen peroxide, that it will form an organic layer and aqueous layer. So that hydrogen peroxide in aqueous layer, organic layer containing 2-ethyl anthraquinone. Next, let me learn physical properties of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is almost colorless liquid. That purity hydrogen peroxide is colorless liquid, that is pale blue, less volatile and more viscous than water. It is a less volatile, it cannot easily evaporate. Okay, so more viscous than water, it is viscosity more comparing to water. 30% of solution of hydrogen peroxide is marketed as 100 volume. 30% of solution hydrogen peroxide is 100 volume. Hydrogen peroxide indicating STP. STP means standard temperature and pressure at 100 ml of oxygen is liberated by 1 ml of the solution is on heating. Okay. So next let me learn chemical properties. Hydrogen peroxide is highly unstable. It is an unstable compound, so it is easily dissociated. The aqueous solution disproportionates to give oxygen and water. So it is unstable, so it dissociated into oxygen and water. Hydrogen peroxide, it dissociates to form water and oxygen. So this reaction is slow but explosive when catalyzed by metal. This reaction is slow reaction and also it is a explosive when catalyzed by a metal. Then hydrogen peroxide is stored in glass container because it dissolves the alkali metals from the glass, which catalyze the disproportion reaction. For this reason, hydrogen peroxide solution are stored in plastic bottle. Very important, 2 more question. Why hydrogen peroxide solution are stored in plastic bottles? Hydrogen peroxide solution are stored in plastic bottles because if it is stored in glass container, it dissolves the alkali metal from the glass, which catalyzes the disproportion reaction. So, hydrogen peroxide solution is stored in plastic bottles. Hydrogen peroxide can act both an oxidizing agent and a reducing agent. Oxidation usually performed in acidic medium, while the reduction reaction are performed in basic medium. In acidic condition, hydrogen peroxide, so H plus means acidic, acid solution. So it accepts 2 electron. Oxidation is possible. Hydrogen peroxide is converted into water. See, for example, FeSO4, in presence sulfuric acid is added. In presence of hydrogen peroxide, FeSO4 converted into Fe2SO4 thrice. In basic medium, HO2 minus plus OH minus base gives oxygen, water and electrons. See the example, potassium permanganate KMnO4 reacted with hydrogen peroxide. KMnO4 is converted into MnO2, manganese dioxide and potassium hydroxide. Next, let we learn uses of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is used in water treatment to oxidize pollutant. It is used in water treatment to oxidize pollutant. It is used as a mild antiseptic. Then it is used as bleach in textiles. In textile industry, it is used in bleaching purpose. Then paper and hair care industry. Hydrogen peroxide is used to restore the white color of the old paintings, which will last due to the presence of hydrogen sulfide. The white pigment Pb3OH twice CO3 twice to form black colored lead sulfide. Hydrogen peroxide oxidized black colored lead sulfide to white colored lead sulfate, thereby restoring the color. Okay, hydrogen peroxide is used to restore the white color. See the equation, lead sulfide plus H2O2 gives lead sulfate plus water. Hydrogen peroxide is used to restore the white color of the old painting, which will last due to the reaction hydrogen sulfide in air with the white pigment lead hydroxide carbonate to form black colored lead sulfide. Hydrogen peroxide oxidized lead sulfide. It is oxidized lead sulfide, that is black colored lead sulfide, to white colored lead sulfate. Next, let me learn structure of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide in gas phase and solid phase, the molecule adopt a skew conformation. So that molecules in skew conformation means like this. Okay, so that gaseous form and solid form. So the structure of hydrogen peroxide is skew conformation due to repulsive interaction of the OH bond. with lone pair of electron on each oxygen atom. The oxygen atom having the lone pair of electron. Indeed, it is smallest molecule known to show hindered rotation about a single compound. Hydrogen peroxide has a non-polar structure. Hydrogen peroxide is a non-polar structure, no positive and negative ion. The molecular dimension in the gas phase and the solid phase is differ. So that the gaseous phase and the solid phase is different. Structurally, hydrogen peroxide is represented by dihydroxyl formula in which the two OH group do not lie in same plane. This two OH group is do not lie in same plane. One way of explaining the shape of hydrogen peroxide is that hydrogen atom would lie on the pages of partially opened book. This is look like a partially opened book. The oxygen atom along the spine. Oxygen atom along the spine. In the solid phase, the molecule, the dihedral angle reduced 90.2. That angle reduced to 90.2. Here that angle reduced to 90.2 due to hydrogen bonding, and the OOH angle expands from 94.8 to 101.9 degree. Next, let me learn hydrides. Okay, so hydrides forms binary hydrides with many electropositive elements including metals and non-metals. Hydrogen forms the binary hydrides with many electropositive elements including metals and non-metals. It is also formed ternary hydrides. 3 hydrogen combined means to form ternary hydrides with 2 metals. Example, LiBH4, lithium borohydride and lithium aluminohydride. The hydrides are classified as ionic hydride, covalent hydride and metallic hydride. According to the nature of bonding, hydrides are classified into 3 types: ionic hydride, metallic hydride, covalent hydride on the basis of nature of bonding. Hydrides formed with elements having lower electronegativity than hydrogen are often ionic. So ionic means that hydrides formed with elements having lower electronegativity than hydrogen, where with the elements having higher electronegativity than hydrogen means it is a covalent hydrides. First, let me learn ionic hydrides. Ionic hydrides means saline hydrides. Ionic hydrides composed of an electropositive metal, generally an alkali or alkaline earth metal except beryllium and magnesium, formed by transfer of element from metal to hydrogen. They can be prepared by the reaction of element at 400 degree Celsius. They are salt like, high melting point, white crystalline solid having hydride ions and metal cations. See that equation: lithium plus hydrogen to form lithium hydride, calcium plus hydrogen to form calcium hydride. These are the examples for ionic hydrides. Okay, ionic hydrides are composed of an electropositive metal. Lithium is an electropositive metal, calcium is an electropositive metal. Okay, so except beryllium and magnesium. Next, let me learn covalent hydrides. Covalent hydrides, another name molecular hydrides. So covalent hydrides are compounds in which hydrogen is attached to another element by sharing of electron. Covalent means sharing. Okay, the most common example of covalent hydrides of non-metals are methane. We know the formula for methane: CH4, ammonia NH3, water H2O and hydrogen chloride HCl. So these are the covalent hydrides. Covalent hydrides are further divided into three categories: electron precise, electron deficient, electron rich. Covalent hydrides classified into three types. One is electron precise, second one electron deficient, third one is electron rich hydride. So the first one, electron precise, example is methane CH4, ethane C2H6, silicon hydride SiH4, selenium hydride. Okay, deficient B2H6 diborane. Rich, electron rich hydrides are ammonia and water. Most of the covalent hydride consists of discrete small molecules that are relatively weak intermolecular forces, that molecule binding together by weak intermolecular forces. So that molecules, generally gases, are volatile liquids because it having weak intermolecular force. The next hydrides are metallic hydrides. Metallic hydrides, another name is industrial hydrides. Metallic hydrides are usually obtained by hydrogenation of metals and alloys in which hydrogen occupies the industrial site. Okay, so the hydrogenation of metals and alloys in which hydrogen occupies the industrial site. So these metallic hydrides are also known as industrial hydrides. The hydrides show properties similar to parent metals, hence they are also known as metallic hydrides. Most of the hydrides are non-stoichiometric with variable composition. Example, TiH, titanium hydride 1.5 to 1.8, and palladium hydride PDH is 0.6 to 0.8, that is non-stoichiometric. Some are relatively light, expensive and thermally unstable, which make them useful for hydrogen storage application. Electropositive metals and some other metals form hydrides with the stoichiometry MH or sometimes MHD. It will form the compounds. Structures may be MH metal hydrides or MH2. Next, let we learn hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding is one of the most important natural phenomena occurring in chemical and biological sciences. The interaction play a major role in the structure of proteins and DNA. When a hydrogen atom is covalently bonded to a highly electropositive atom such as highly electronegative atom, so that hydrogen is a electropositive element, that hydrogen electropositive element combined with highly electronegative atoms, fluorine, oxygen. Fluorine is a highly negative atom, oxygen highly electronegative atom, nitrogen negative. So that bond is polarized. We can split into positive and negative ions. Due to this effect, the polarized hydrogen atom is able to form a weak electrostatic interaction with another electronegativity atom present in the vicinity. So the interaction is called hydrogen bond. It is denoted by the dotted lines. So hydrogen bond is denoted by dotted line. Okay. Hydrogen bond is weaker than covalent bond. So greater than equal to 100 kilojoule per mole, but stronger than van der Waals interaction. Hydrogen bond is weaker than covalent bond, stronger than van der Waals interaction. Hydrogen bond has profound effect on various physical properties including vapor pressure, boiling point, miscibility, surface tension, density, viscosity, heat of vaporization and fusion. Hydrogen bond can occur within a molecule that is called intramolecular hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bonds can occur within a molecule, that is called intramolecular hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond between two molecules of the same type or different type, that is called intermolecular hydrogen bond. Intramolecular means within the molecule. Intermolecular means two molecule in between. Okay, so hydrogen bonding is classified into two types: intermolecular hydrogen bonding, intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Intramolecular hydrogen bond means the intramolecular hydrogen bonds, those which occur within a single molecule. Okay, so intramolecular within the single molecule. See, this is one of the example, orthonitrophenol. Here hydrogen bond is formed between this hydrogen and that oxygen. That hydrogen bond formed within the molecule, that is called intramolecular hydrogen bond. Another one, salicylaldehyde. Here hydrogen bond formed within the molecule, oxygen and hydrogen. Next one, intermolecular hydrogen bond. Intermolecular hydrogen bond occurs between two separate molecules. Intermolecular hydrogen bond formed between two separate molecules. They can occur between any numbers of like or unlike molecule, as long as hydrogen donor and acceptor are present in position which enable the hydrogen bonding interaction. Okay, so the intermolecular hydrogen bond occur between two separate molecules. So one of the molecule is donor, another one is acceptor. For example, intermolecular hydrogen bond can occur between ammonia molecule themselves, or between water molecule themselves, or between ammonia and water molecule. Water molecule forms strong hydrogen bond with one another. Water molecule forms strong hydrogen bond with one another. For example, each water molecule is linked to 4 others through hydrogen bond. The shorter distance 100 picometer correspond to covalent bond, salt line, and the longest distance is 180 pm correspond to the hydrogen bond. See the structure. Water, NH3. Here bond between oxygen and hydrogen. So that is hydrogen bridge bonding. That dotted line represent hydrogen bridge bonding. In ice, each atom is surrounded by tetrahedrally by 4 water molecules through the hydrogen bond. See the structure of ice. In ice, each atom is surrounded tetrahedrally by 4 water molecules through hydrogen bond. That is presence of 2 hydrogen atom and 2 lone pair of electron. 1 oxygen atom in each water molecule allow the formation of 3-dimensional structure. That is a 3-dimensional structure. This arrangement creates the open structure which account the lower density of ice compared with the water 0 degree Celsius. While liquid water, unlike ice where hydrogen bonding occurs over a long range of the strong hydrogen bonding, prevails only a short range, therefore the denser packing. Hydrogen bond occurs not only in simple molecule but also in complex biomolecules. Okay, hydrogen bond not only occur in simple molecule, it will occur in complex molecules. They are crucial for biological process. For example, hydrogen bond play an important role in the structure of deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, since they hold together two helical nucleic acid chains. Here DNA structure, two helical structure. Okay, so here these two helical nucleic acid contain strands. Okay, so here like this oxygen is there, nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen. See the structure. This is a nitrogen compound, oxygen, carbon and hydrogen. Here that bond between the molecule, hydrogen bond between the molecule, that is intermolecular hydrogen bond.